Again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 7 of 7 Days to Die. And apparently, I was far enough away earlier when I was wandering around that this guy decided to spawn inside my house. But that's alright. Today, one of the things that I want to take care of... I hear walking. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to take care of was making the actual entryway to the house here, and making it an actual, like a solid walkway and foundation and all that kind of stuff. I see you over there. I'm going to be disassembling this corner monstrosity because it's inconvenient and annoying and everything, and I need to make this a little bit more square of a corner anyway. And what I'm going to do is just have a double door system, one interior, one exterior, with a path going over where the spikes are presently, and that will involve me just taking down, I think 3 wide is going to be sufficient. Taking down some of these wood points and then making a walkway probably out of, I don't know, concrete blocks. That way I have something a little bit sturdier than just stone or dirt or whatever. I hear the footsteps. Oh, there's one right there. Hello. But, also, I'm going to be working on dropping the pit a little bit lower. Ultimately, I think I'm going to go down about, I don't know, 20 spaces. That way, it's a sufficient distance for when things do fall in to take a reasonable amount of damage, and then I will have these spikes at the bottom of it so that anything that does survive the fall will die in very short order. Now the inside area, as I go down, I'm going to be keeping access to the outer perimeter of this wall here. And when I finally get down to the bottom, I'm going to have a little walkway around the inside, and the base of it will be probably concrete reinforced. And that way, if they do survive and start punching, I can just repair it. But I'm not going to worry too much about stuff once it gets down there. I think what I'm going to go ahead and get started on, after I tear down that unsightly glob of dirt there, is setting up the entryway and then tearing this down, and then after I get that done, I will be right back. Alright, after an eventful evening, full of zombie terrors and undead dogs and flying giant hornets and everything, I did manage to at least get the rudiments of the walkway and doorway done, but in order to reinforce these, I'm going to need some cobblestone rocks, which I'm going to need some cement in order to make, as I recall. So I'm going to have to come down here and get some of this. Now this is just regular stone. Just grab one here. Oops. And let's come up here. Lift me up. And cement mold. Don't really need the brass mold per se. You know what? Yeah, I wasted some leftover brass, but that's alright. Toss that in there. Give it a little bit of fuel. Should be sufficient. Oops. Put it in the wrong one. Of course I did. There we go. Doesn't take too terribly long. Actually, it looks like could probably get 2 out of 1 plank. So here's the cement. And then cement, let me down. If I'm remembering correctly, cement and a stone should give me cobblestone rocks. Oh, 2 of them, that's nice. And then, now that I have cobblestone rocks, I can come over here and upgrade that. It does take 2 cobblestone rocks to upgrade it once, but once you have it, it's, you can, once you have this placed, it doesn't cost any more to repair it, just like the regular wood walls there. Or, not wood walls, but and reinforced frames or whatever those are called. Now there are more stages to this, and I'm going to get the stuff together that I need in order to demonstrate those, so I'll be right back. Alright, here is the fully upgraded version, and once again, with 2 cobblestone in your inventory and a repair tool like the stone axe here, you can upgrade it to the basic cobblestone stage. Oops, and then you get a smoother sort of cemented stage there, and then as long as you have at least 2 forged iron, which is just 1 iron ingot will get you 4 forged iron, it upgrades to that. And that means that first the zombies will have to smash through the iron, then they'll have to smash through the concrete or cement or whatever, then they'll have to smash through the cobblestone, and then finally they'll have to smash through the rebar. So it's really, really durable, and by the time a zombie can get through one of those, if you don't already have some sort of action plan going, then you're probably hosed anyway. But I'm going to get to work on getting some more stones so I can reinforce this. The outer wall here is going to be coming down once I get everything taken care of, so I'm not hugely worried about it. But I am at least going to do this. I did decide to just make this wood. Actually, I should probably go ahead and there they are. It is really quiet right now. I'm not complaining, but I'm also kind of confused or concerned. That's a good enough word. I'm at least going to make this one level of durability stronger. This is where the door is going to go, so I'm not going to be changing these over because it does take forever, even with a fire axe, to tear through these, even at this level, let alone the next level up, which you use the iron iron scrap, or scrap iron, or whatever it's called, in order to upgrade this to the highest point. Oh, they got through some of this. Anyway, I am going to get to work down there, get some more resources, shore this up, and then I will probably need to go out and try to get some more iron before or some more scrap metal before I do much else, because it's going to be a little while before I get down to the ore nodes down underground. But really quick, I did want to demonstrate this if I haven't already. I think I have, but I'm not sure. You can take the iron ingots, turn them into forged iron. Then you can take the forged iron and turn them into short iron pipes. Then you take the short iron pipes and you can turn them into these metal strips. Now the reason I'm doing this, actually, let's take this out. I have all kinds of little tools here. Pickaxe, fire axe, shovel. If I take this like that, put it in here with, say, a short iron pipe, it does nothing. I can scrap them both and get some iron out of them. I don't want that. However, if I have the metal strips, it will repair the iron tool using the metal strips up to full durability, provided you have enough metal strips. So, yes, I have 2 pickaxes. I found one, and I'm just going to use it up. And, well, I could actually just go ahead and scrap it. But, basically, you want to keep your tools repaired, because if you don't, you're going to encounter some unfortunate circumstances. And speaking of unfortunate circumstances, I think I might hear some footsteps. So I'm going to get to work, try to hide, deal with the nonsense coming, and I will be back. Okay, so I have been doing a little bit of digging down there. I am going to go ahead and get a whole stack of cement going. I don't know quite how long that's going to take. And I'll toss 6 in there, and that should be fine, I hope. It's almost 20 minutes worth of burn time, so that should be sufficient. I hear you. Anyway, let's see here. I have peeled off an entire layer of stone here. I didn't find any ore veins or anything like that. No coal, no iron, nothing on this layer, which doesn't surprise me, but I was hoping to have some on this layer to at least show you. Now, what I need to do before things get too far down is... Really? You're going to bother me? Oh well. These are going to get out of range really quick. You are very loud. I'm going to deal with you real quick. But those... I need to take those down before too long. You and your wall climbing. Okay. I know I'm hitting you in the head. Anyway, let's go ahead and loot these. Spam. Ooh, glass bottles. That's wonderful. That's even better. Hello? Sorry, no house guests. I'm not entertaining right now. Anyway, what I was going to say is I need to get these out of here. And instead of just digging them all, I'm just going to break the outermost layers. I'm going to walk around the inside perimeter, and that's the reason why I left this wall here primarily, at least as it stands now. So I could walk around the inside and break all that, and then start digging around the outside, because eventually what will happen is the ones in the middle will stop being supported. These two here will no longer be supported by anything, and they will just collapse. Now, as far as I remember, when they do, they do not collapse into collectible materials. Like if you dig a mound of dirt, as a matter of fact, that's how I got that unsightly blob that I had on the road. I got that out of the way by just simply digging the bottom layer, and everything that was above it obeyed gravity, fell, became a dirt unit, and I was able to harvest it. Now, with these things, I don't think you can actually harvest them once they fall, which is unfortunate, but that's alright, because I also plan on doing a little bit of clearing around here so I can have a little bit better visualization what's going on. Know when a horde is coming, where it's coming from, because if it's coming from over there, I won't see it until it's there. So I'm going to start slowly clearing back the wood here, or the forest or whatever. There is one other thing that I am probably going to want to do. I don't know if it's going to be before I get the spikes out or sometime in the next few episodes, but I want to go over, I believe it's over here is where the desert is. I want to get over there and start collecting some sand, because I need more glass bottles. And I need some glass for some other things, but primarily I need glass bottles. I need to be able to get some water, cook it, so I can have some water and not have to worry about dehydrating. And also, I want to make coffee. Coffee increases your stamina rebuild, or regain, or whatever. So you can just keep swinging a pickaxe or a fire axe or any tool and not have to worry about your stamina depleting as quickly or at all, depending on how much you drink, because they do stack. So I'm going to want to make some more coffee. I went on a little bit of a raid, got some metal. I am officially calling this house here, this southern house on Husker Avenue, I'm calling that the coffee house, because I got, let's see here, I got 24 coffee beans from it, and that's enough to tide me over for a while. About 4 to 6, depending on whether I need to stop to kill off some zombies or not. Ooh, you got through. Between 4 and 6 is how much it usually takes for me to clear out this 3 wide area, 1 layer of it. So I'm going to want some coffee so I don't have to keep waiting for my stamina to regain all the time, because the lower your stamina is, the more swings it takes to break. That means the more quickly your tool breaks, and the slower you actually get your digging done. So coffee is a great tool. Do pick up coffee if you plan on doing some digging. But let's see here. Oh, this still has a ways to go. So I'm going to let this cook, and I'm going to fiddle around with some other stuff, and then I will be back to go ahead and shore up this and make the doors that I'm going to put into place here. Actually, I might want to replace these 2 on each side. Let's see here. Yeah, they could. I'm going to replace these here with the reinforced concrete as well. So I have a little bit of stuff that I want to take care of real quick. So I will cut here, and when that is done and I am able to progress, I will be right back. One thing I wanted to mention, just in case I hadn't covered it, these Whoops. Let's not throw my tool on the ground. These wood frames, when you have them as just wood frames, you can pick them right back up and they go into your inventory and you can place them elsewhere. However, if you break these down from the upgraded and you get down to the wood frame, it is no longer something that you can harvest. So keep that in mind. Just because you can see it doesn't mean you can grab it. Only on the ones that have not ever been upgraded. Anyway, back to work. I'll be back in just a minute. There is a dog over there. Let's see here. Well, that didn't help much. It's right in front of me there. Usually, the dogs that I have encountered have only spawned during the herd migrations. But this one is a first for me. Uh-oh. It is just a standalone dog. However, I think we've got a herd coming in anyway. One or more of you has asked me to kill hornets so you can see what the hornets look like. So I'm going to stick around and get a hornet killed somewhere. Uh-oh. They're inside. That's alright. Well, I might have to deal with this because normally the hornet would be visible by now. So I'm going to deal with this and I'll be back. Alright, this herd seems to be just moving right past me. I am very thankful. Somewhere. There it is! There's a hornet! So there you go, hornet. One hornet killed. And the hornets will give you these jars of honey. I hear another one. Definitely still over there. I am so glad that that herd just wandered straight past. That would be annoying to have to deal with two herds right in a row. I think what happened is I still had a herd left from when I lured one off over that way. Is it that way? Yeah, that's kind of selfish. And I think I may have alerted the herd that was already there or something, but I don't think that there's supposed to be two herds back to back. Whatever the case may be, it happened, so I dealt with it. Anyway, not much damage down there. Nothing to really worry about. I want to see if this other hornet is going to come get me or not. But I don't want to go out there. I see a crawler down there. Huh, oh well. If it comes to play, it'll come to play. And this is almost done, thankfully. Just about. Each stone I've learned gives actually several cement. I think it's 4, maybe. So that's nice. What happened to my... Did I throw them on the ground? Oh no. I just made 52 bolts for my crossbow. And I think I accidentally pitched the bolts. Because now I'm down to 3. I hear you. Where are you? Oh well. Is that done? That's done. Excellent. Alright, so in order to prevent things from coming in, because I was a doofus and accidentally left the barricade up, or down rather, last time, let's go ahead and make some doors. Oh, so it's 8. Alright. So I need some more scrap metal anyway. But these scrap metal secure doors are awesome. They have really high durability, and let's take this out, plop it down there. There we go. It's locked. If you hold by default the E key, the interact key, you can do some different settings. I'll set it to unlocked. Not that that makes any difference. But it'll take a while for them to bust through that. But it sounds like I've got some more stuff to deal with. Some of the herd, I think, has been alerted to my presence. So I'm going to cut here and I'll be back. Alright, I dealt with that, and there seems to only be a couple left. I went ahead and made another one of these doors. This interface here, I forgot to cover this part. You can obviously lock and unlock it, and that makes it so other players in, for instance, PvP are restricted access. They have to actually break it down in order to get in. You can go ahead and open it, or you can set a password, but that still doesn't prevent them from breaking it down. Now, it takes a good long while for one of these doors to get broken through, so you don't have to worry too much once you hear the banging, but I'm definitely going to have 2 doors between me and the outside world to prevent any unwanted nonsense. And hopefully I'll remember to close them every time. Oops. Yeah, I cannot find my bolts anywhere at all, unfortunately. So that means I'm going to have to go get some more feathers, go get some more stones. Wait, hold on. Can these just be turned into the stones? Small stone. Is that the thing that I'm wanting? Yes, it is. Excellent. So I don't have to go around harvesting loose stones. Alright, that's good. But I do still definitely need some feathers. So what I'm going to do is, first, before I head off on an adventure, I'm going to see how much time I have left in the episode, and then decide whether or not I want to go off to the desert, because I need some sand. And then between here and there, and on the way back, hopefully I'll be able to get enough feathers to get some more crossbow bolts made, because just having 3 rounds is not copacetic. Let's see here. Can I... Look at that shot. Anyone else? No one else. Alright, I'm going to cut here, see how much time there is left, and I will be right back. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to actually go ahead and wrap things up. But real quick before I go, I did want to demonstrate this. The scrap iron secure doors do have durability just like every other item, but you can repair them. And that is going to probably be their biggest saving grace. They are cheap enough to make. You can just use 8 scrap iron. I thought it was 6, but it's 8 in order to make one. But though they are durable, they are not perfect, and so sometimes what you want to do is just stand on the other side of the door from the zombies with your tool and just keep repairing over and over and over again. Like maybe you are crafting or repairing something in your inventory. This is a great way to keep the hordes away, is to just keep repairing your door. But I'm going to go ahead and break off here. So thank you very much for watching. Ooh, lag. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section below. I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. If you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to wrap up, so thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.